Welcome in. It's a Monday past 420, the 21st of April. Home run bets are coming right away. We've got a baseball game before noon on the East Coast, and NBA playoffs roll on. We've got two there, maybe some NHL. You've got boosts, and I'm here to help. All right. That's what you see we did last year in the NBA postseason. We are alive and kicking already. Let's see what the portfolio has for me. Just looking around. Bets are already up. CLV, for all of those out there who love CLV, well, you can jump on bets Wednesday night. That's the beauty of PortfolioEV. Stuff's out in the NBA, so jump on there. Right away, we see some overs. Jaylen Brown, Moses Moody. We're on FanDuel. Let me get my phone. Let me bet these with you. These are right now our top two NBA bets, not of the night, but of the week across the board. So what's more likely to happen is that plus 130 for Jaylen Brown that you see right here. And if you're watching on YouTube, appreciate you. Hit the thumbs up button by all means. Hopefully I'll give you a reason to subscribe on Twitter. We love you at OddsShopper and then here at Shander Bets. But let's just go to this real quick with Jaylen Brown, right? Because we know the issues he played through, no concerns. Now he's fine. All right, my guy Sam Hauser was a dud as a result of the fact that Jaylen Brown is fine. Jason Tatum in his head, that's inconsequential to what's going on here. It's more a matter of the number. And looking at this with Boston, we can see that at plus 130 right now, it's better than everything out there. Now, there are some books that are beating the true odds of plus 107. That's not important to us. What's important is that the rebounds for Jaylen Brown over 5.5 or maybe 6+, and you have to look at either one to make sure that they're the same, plus 130. Yep, we're in. Now, you want to get a little funky with it? Let's get a little, just hear me out. We have already built our first rung off the plus EV model here, the top-down market-based approach that's located the edge. 8 boards gets us to plus 450. 8 rebounds at plus 450. So I'm going to put a half a unit on that. And we have just successfully entered, if it will let me. Man, it's a little tricky here. It's almost like they're listening as we speak. Give me this plus 450. Now, that's in with Jaylen Brown. 6+, 8+. Look at this with Moses. We don't need to go far. Just go right back to the NBA page where you selected these two, and you can see the difference here as well. This is a massive edge on Moses Moody, folks. So you better jump in on Moses over 7.5 and at minus 108 on FanDuel. That's worth a look. Let's go. 8 points. All right, we're going to go right there first. You can't even get that, so you're going to have to go to the over-under for Moses. And that's going to be great because we're at minus 108 still. So the 9% edge against the market. My goodness. But let's go right to 10 points. Granted, we'll probably get a good number. He's at plus 190. All right. You want to push it even? I'm not going to go 15 for Moses Moody unless you're predicting a blowout. I am not. Right there. We just built 2 mini ladders for you. All right. I'm betting these. I don't know about you, but this is how we stay ahead of the market. 108 to win 100 on Moody. Put a little half unit on the second rung for each. We're 4 minutes into the show. We just built 2 quick ladders. You got to wait till Wednesday night, but watch these numbers close. Jaylen Brown over 5.5 boards. That may close at even money. And you'll be sitting on a stack of closing line value, which I'm told can't buy anything, but it makes you feel great at the end of the night if you're a top 10, 5% better, what have you. Let's see, anything popping for home runs. That's what we need right away, okay? We've got some boosts to hand out here. But as you know, the no-sweat home run should be in full effect. So I'm just looking and looking. Oh, Alex Bregman, the fade factor is in effect for Bregman. Luis Roberts there as well. I'm not going under. I'm not building a trend under parlay either. No knock. It's just not. I can't do that. Although it's probably got a good chance of hitting on these tools. I will say that. All right, so nothing from me. Let's just remove and see if the tools itself across the board have anything worthwhile here. All right, because I'm looking for home runs right away in this early game. And don't worry, if it doesn't have anything right here, it doesn't mean that we don't have any options at all. So let's just see. So what we're doing right now is we're just scrolling. I'm not even focused on anything other than home runs. And I want to see if any over home runs pop from the tool. And then if I do see something here, is it on DraftKings? And if it's on DraftKings, well, then that's your no sweat bet right away. If it's not on DraftKings, then we need to see the number. A lot of unders popping for the hits, runs, and RBI as well. Ooh, Ernie Clement. Remember this name, folks. Ernie Clement. This is a good spot, although it is on the exchange, mind you. It is on the exchange, which isn't the best outlier or indicator, I should say, more the opposite of what I said initially. Threes. We're just moving. We're just moving. All right. The edge is slowly dropping, but we still have something. All right. Nothing available right here. All right. You guys have any questions, anything you want to pop in? Let me know. Steve's in the house. Patrick's in the house. Again, we're just looking for parlays and home runs, man, at this point. Using the tool to our advantage. So let's go find some stuff. We go to live odds. We're already there. Look at this. They already know. Total home runs. Show me something. Good morning. Hopefully everybody's out there enjoying their coffee, whatever else you're drinking this morning. It's like I need more. I need to open this top and actually have the whole thing there. Can't mess around with this stuff, man. All right, so we need somebody on DraftKings that's got edge. What does this mean? That there's nothing here. True odds, all right, doesn't matter. Nobody's got anything on Lennon Sosa, and I don't care because I'm not betting Lennon Sosa, so it doesn't matter to me. So now what we need to do is just start scrolling. And you see the minus 17.9, the minus 30.2. Nick Maton's number's terrible on DraftKings. Minus 30% edge. You will lose money every single time. Even when you hit, you'll lose money on that long term. Oh, come on. Come on. Andrew Vaughn's interesting. Come on, we got to get something early. We got to get an early sweat here. See, there's the Bregman that's popping for the under. There's the Devers that's popping for the under. So what you could do, if you even belong to this scam book called Unibet, you can parlay the two. They probably won't even let you. Give me something, even like a little marginal edge. All right, so we don't have anything on the early game. That's fine. We start to gain a little bit here with Arias. And I think Arias, and I think that you can look at this just a moderate edge, but that's fine. That's what you need. Same thing with Dominguez. I'm just looking for anything powerful right now. Anything that jumps out. We got greedy. We wanted something ahead of time. Otto Lopez is a masterpiece. A plus 1,400 masterpiece with a 2.6% edge. And definitely qualifies as a no sweater. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're just looking at what pops out here, right? These may not be always on the tool, but you will always find with the ability to use these on the live odds and have the PortfolioEV account, you will always find these edges that pop. And notice, not a lot of home runs. Whoops. Let's go right back. Stop the wheel. Stop the wheel. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I had to double check here, but is this a system play? Wait a second here. It's McGill on the hill. It's not a system play, but we're still going to bet him to hit. What's a system play? Follow me on Twitter at ShanderBets. Lefty Schwarber, there's something about it, and we have devised a plan. I think we've done it 8 times or 9 times so far, and we just keep printing. It's insane. Schwarber's in. Ooh, Schwarber in. One more FanDueler, and we have our 3-leg that we may give out later, and this could be it, right? Where you all are privy to what we give out. I can't imagine that I'm waking my child up 2 floors above me right now. How is that possible? Seriously, how is that possible? I'm barely even talking into a microphone. Now she's calling me. Oops. Hold on. Let's see what's going on. Okay. All right. I'm going to calm down a little bit. Apparently my son, who was very sick, is waking up. So I have to very calm. Isn't that amazing? Like, how is that possible? He's 2 floors up. And I'm just giving you, I'm excited. I'm excited because we have home run plays and Kyle Schwarber. Oh, now I have to whisper. We have to tiptoe through the forest here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yordan Alvarez is going to be our other one. So this is what we're going to do moving forward. Okay. Every night, like closer to the evening, I give out a 3-leg home run ticket. We bet them solo individually, right? Quarter unit each. And then we use the home run boost or whatever boost we get for all three. I'm going to build it with you in the morning. I'm not going to tell anybody. This is not going to be public information. It's just for you all out here. All right. Also, I want to bang Otto Lopez out of here because I have a better idea about how to use our no sweat DK bet. But right now, we've got Gabe, Kyle, and Yordan all just hanging right here. All right. And we're going to bet these individually, right? At a quarter unit and probably put like $10 down on the entire one. That's the plan. And it's going to go out on Tweet Hunter. It's going to say, like and retweet and all this. And I'd still love your appreciation and help and all of that for it. But that's the plan. Okay. I like Diaz in here too. So what we're doing right now, just so you know, seriously, man, turn down so that my wife doesn't kick the door in and jeopardize waking him up to put me on my head. Is it that low? Am I really like on that wavelength now? I can't even help it, man. Even when I laugh, it's loud. Joey B, I love you, brother. You've been there from like day one, man. You are a gem. I'm going to take out Alvarez. I'm going to put in Diaz, and this thing's going to look somewhat like a monster here. We're just going to keep going and see if we find anything else that jumps out. Yeah, see, here we go. Now, Christian Walker. Okay, these are going to be popular plays, but we want something that's minimum. Ideally, you want something that's minimum plus 400 or higher. All right. So I think I will take out Diaz. We're going to keep, the fact that we get this number on Kyle Schwarber again is insane. Plus 430, plus 430. There's the monster shot with Arias. So we do have flexibility if we want to get a little closer to that 400 range with Arias. So you see how we're building right now? We're just building a home run ticket. You want to see the process? You want to go behind the scenes? We're just building a home run ticket right now. And I'm just finding edge. I'm finding good numbers to bet. All right. And we did. We found them. Okay. So let's go all the way back up. Right. Because if you see our ticket here right now, right, I'm just going to put this on here, not just so that I can bring my ticket back. Come on. So let's get these three in here. This guy's out. This is it. This is our FanDuel. You're going to have a boost. You're going to have some way to put these in. But this is the ticket, folks. All right. Take a look at this sucker right here. Loud and clear. All right. By the way, you want to jump in? As you're looking at this, Mug gets you a free week trial. Free week. You're going to get 20% off all that up. But the free week is huge because you can pop in, you can sniff around, you can say, yeah, this is for me. And you can sign up and come right back and say, yo, Shander, I need help. That's the other part of it, is that you can just come right back and be like, hey, Shander, can you help me here? This is going to be a master ticket in the sense of, I think Gabriel alone is going to boost us here. Yeah, he's at plus 870. But that's why that number's there, right? Now, you want to round robin, that's fine, but you bet him solo, you don't need to. You really don't need to. So we're going to add Schwarber here at plus 430. And then the last one, of course, is Christian Walker. So let's go to that Houston game. And who cares how chalky? Who cares who else is on them? All that. We have found legit numbers here. And yes, there is a 30% profit boost. So you don't need to put more than what you're capped at. $10, $25, what have you. $25 each on Arias, Schwarber, Walker. $10 is what I can get down on that boost. And that's $10 to win $3,500. 3519 to be specific. We just need these three guys to hit home runs. That's it. And I'm going to give that out later, and you're all in there now. See? It was, I couldn't get the connector until I could, and then it was just like I was shaving it. Early on, I couldn't get the connector, so I was trying to shave, like just that, right? Like before I even shaved, I just took a razor, like right in there, because I had a little hair here. I was like, give me that connector. Give me your connector. Nothing. All right, we're in here. This is great. Let's clear them because we already have them in, and you should too. And let's go to DraftKings because you need a no sweat DraftKings home run right now. And it's gonna be Vlad. All right. The one that we saw, the best one we saw, and you can keep going back up, but the best one we saw that's green right now is Vlad. Oh, that Schwarber bet. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Okay. So we're going back up. We're scrolling back up, and we're seeing this edge. I know it's going to be Vlad, right? Because we passed it, and I made a note of it. It's not going to be a guy that's plus 1,400. We're not going to do that. Unfortunately, we don't have anything that pops right here right away. But you and I can have some fun, and you and I can go through this and see what exactly we can pull from this. But let's bet Vlad on the no sweat here. Okay, you can see we're back at the top, and the biggest thing is that we're just getting the best number, right? We're just getting the best number overall. Let's see. Plus 650 is your no sweat home run. Put a quarter down on it. 1180 is what I can get. That's fine. And we're also in effect. I love it, man. We got some good stuff going on here. Okay. I told you we got home runs. We got 2 NBA ladders. We've got the MLB home run lotto that I'm going to give out later that you got ahead of time. And we got the no sweat DraftKings home run. All of that there. All right. Let's go back and see what we can find. Is there anything else that we can do? We're going to get an NBA same game parlay in there. Look at that Moses Moody. It's already dipping. It's already dipping. By the way, where is the Jaylen Brown? Is that gone already? Yeah, looks it. Wow. That's gone already. All right. So on FanDuel, we should have an NBA profit boost tonight, right? Let's just confirm. Boy, that MLB one that we used, that 30% one that we used on those 3 home runs is going to look so beautiful when you've got $3,500 in your account off that $10 hit. It's a 3-leg same game plus, or just parlay. We've got the 2 games tonight, 3 legs, of course. We're going to have the same game, and it's plus 100 or longer. All right, let's get to work. We're going to go to the parlay builder because we know our parameters, right? Always know the parameters first before you start boosting your mind away. We want today, keep this sucker here today, and we want to keep this limited to the NBA. We're going to turn on same game parlays, and we're just going to roll, man. Let's see what we got. Jalen Brunson over 2.5 threes. Love this. Jamal Murray under 1.5 or 2.5. No, it's 1.5. Oof. Let's remove that. This one's a little bit easier to believe because he probably is going to get pulled in the 4th quarter. And Tobias Harris, boy, if they're relying on Tobias tonight, see, the beauty too is that he's probably going to get pulled first or maybe second of the starting 5. Okay, we're in. Now, this is best bet at some place called Unibet, which I don't even think exists anymore, but we can get it at 674 on FanDuel. So 1 second, let me move myself and this stuff out of the way. I always do this damn thing here. All right. So there you go. Now you have it. Now you can see the 3-leg parlay. This is the boost that you have available to you. I'll give you time. I'll talk through it. You have any questions, you let me know. I mean, we've talked through a lot. I've given you a lot of bets, man. So if you have anything at all. Oh, BG, you just popped in? I got you. By the way, is it that low or are you just used to me screaming? I'm curious. Like, is this how normal people talk? Or am I just at such a ridiculous clip that this sounds awful to you, like odd to you, off to you, dare I say? BG, I got you. Let me put this NBA same gamer in first. All right, because we're going to go right away to threes. And we're going to bang both of these guys' numbers on this. All right. So make sure when you go to made threes, you're going to over 2.5, right? That's at plus 110 now. So 3+ for Jalen Brunson is plus 112, not over 2.5, 3+. You're losing 2 points. See, that's the thing, right? The shorts and everything you're used to, I am yelling. Every show I'm yelling. So if you just joined me like BG and you're wondering what is going on right now, my son, who is like 16 and a half months, has this stomach bug that knocked me out for 3 days, my wife for 3 days. He's sleeping. If he wakes up, the day's over. So I'm doing my best right now to keep him asleep. There's Tobias. He's in there. That's why it sounds like ASMR. But here's the thing, though. That's why I was asking you guys if it was more a matter of just like, I've never heard this guy this quiet before in my life. Something must be going seriously wrong right now. No, 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 it's not the case. Not the case. But I am curious to see the overall reaction here. All right. So the last one is Michael Porter under 1.5 plus 130. That's plus 624, as it told us, right? So we get a little dip because of the same game tax. 30% gets us to 811. 811. All right. $10 in for me. That's my cap, and I'm in. Guys, we just built that for you too. You got any more boosts you need? Just hit you with the NBA same game parlay plus boost. Easy money. Hit you with the DK no sweat. Easy money. Hit you with 2 NBA ladders. Easy money. BG, if you missed it, here's our 3-leg home run parlay. Gabriel Arias, Kyle Schwarber, Christian Walker. All 3 of these guys. All right. Gabe's at plus 8 something. Kyle Schwarber, a little over 400. Christian Walker, a little over 400. We used our 30% boost on that as well, and we're good to go. We're good to go. Again, oh man, thank you. Thank you for being here. I'm working for y'all. I'm happy to be here. Mug is getting you in for a free week. If you're just sniffing around, you're just joining us, you're just like, what in the world is this guy doing? And why is he talking like an idiot? Different story there, but you can jump in and get a free week at least. That's all. All right, let's see. You want to build something? I feel like we should build a monster before we get out of here. You know? I really do. Let me remove this for a second. Let me put myself like over here for a second. Does that work? There we go. See, it's that thing that's still there. All right, that's fine. That's better. The background can get a little like, I could see Ben being like, dude, you got to change that background. It's crazy. We got to build a monster, right? Before we get out of here, what do you want to do? Do you want one big monster? By the way, if we hit, you're right. If we sweep the board, every single show will be this way moving forward. I promise you that. If we hit all 3, especially these lottos, I mean, I'll put this one aside, but I mean, this is pretty much the telling point here. We'll build a 5-legger and see what happens. All right. We got to do something crazy before we get out of here. It's the brand name of this show. So we're back here. We're going to open this thing up to everything. And today, all right. So you see, we have NHL playoffs, we have NBA playoffs, we have baseball, everything. It's all hands on deck. All right. Same game parlay is still here. Hidden bets, meaning stuff I bet, is still available too. Now, these are serious bets here, but you're basically living life on the edge that these guys just aren't involved in anything. They're tough bets, they're tough bets to survive. I don't feel like laying a bunch of minus 200s, to be honest with you. So let's just see. Let's remove this and let's start from the beginning. Let's just start fresh. Okay. All right. So we'll get Jamal in here and we'll get Michael Porter in here. Oh, there's always a little. Jalen Brunson. Suzuki. And let's get, I'm not fading Ovechkin. Oh, yeah, let's fade Ovechkin. Why not? It's like, what has he ever done to deserve any benefit of the doubt? Oh, there you go. A 166.57 parlay. Load me up. There it is. There it is. Murray, Porter, Brunson, Suzuki, Ovechkin. You're welcome. You're welcome. What's up, F2CA? That's it. I think that's it. It's not that I'm not loud. It's that there's nothing like, yeah, there's the energy is gone. That's what's been taken from me. My son, ever since I've become a parent, things have changed so much. And this is my second one. So maybe it was the second kid that kind of mellowed me out. Or it's just the fact that my wife is holding a gun to my back right now. She's behind the green screen. It's a cap gun, but it does release like a pellet. And if I do anything, she's going to snap this pellet. It's going to come right in my back. So I got to be real quiet. And if I wake this kid up, I'm cooked, even though I can hear my other son screaming his head off right now. Appreciate you rolling with us. We're here at 9 a.m. now, moving forward, Monday through Friday. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to win a lot of bets tonight. Have a great time. Truly appreciate it. Sorry that it wasn't my typical yelling and screaming, but a lot of you probably enjoy that. I do recognize.